New research is drawing attention to the possible link between obesity and severe cases of COVID-19 around the world. A study by the World Obesity Federation finds almost 90% of COVID deaths are from countries with high rates of obesity. Foreign correspondent Maggie Rulli joins us from London with more on this. Maggie, how was this study done, and what exactly did they find?
Hey, Diane. Yeah, the findings here are really incredible. The study took a look at obesity rates and mortality, and they adjusted for things like age and how countries are reporting their COVID deaths. So this really was a look specifically at obesity and whether or not it correlated with mortality and deaths from COVID. And again, those findings you just mentioned, they are staggering. About 90% of deaths from COVID-19 were found in countries that had high rates of obesity. Those are the types of findings that you really cannot ignore, Diane.
And Maggie, I know you spoke with one of the researchers who worked on this study. What did she say about the implications of these findings?
Yeah, Dan, we spoke with the lead researchers, and it was fascinating because she said, you know, at the end of the day, we've all known obesity is harmful to people's health for years, and we've believed there potentially was a link between obesity and deaths and severeness of COVID-19. But these numbers really drive it home. COVID has put obesity on the spotlight, and the numbers give it a perspective. Take a listen.
With complex chronic diseases, it's really hard to feel the urgency of it because the impact is seen only in very much long into the future. So I feel now this pandemic has really bridged that gap between urgency of an infectious disease and the future long-term vision of a complex disease, and have shown how urgent this is. We haven't done anything about obesity until now. And because now we have such a huge pandemic with COVID-19, both things together just created this perfect storm, and we're paying the price now.
She also goes on to say this may be why some countries have actually fared better during this pandemic. She gave Japan as an example. Japan, we know, has an older population. Many people were worried that coronavirus would cause a high death rate there, but we've actually seen the opposite. And now many are saying that perhaps it's because they have low rates of obesity. So again, this is just a correlation, Diane. They can't say this is proof, but the numbers certainly speak for themselves.
Yeah, we know correlation is not causation, but it is an interesting study for sure. Maggie, two prominent examples of the negative end here is the U.S. and the U.K. Both have high death tolls, both have high obesity rates. Prime Minister Boris Johnson there now says he's going to be leading by example. Tell us about that and the reaction.
Yeah, the reaction's been pretty strong. The scientists we speak to are very excited. They said what they want to see come out of this study is for governments to take action, to really recognize obesity as a disease, something that we have to confront right now so that, you know, we take care of it before the next pandemic. Otherwise, this will just keep being a problem. And I think what's really interesting about the case here in the UK, Diane, is that people are reacting strongly as well. To have their leader, Boris Johnson, get up there and talk so personally about his weight. You know, you remember he was in the hospital with coronavirus. He got it very seriously, and many doctors warned that, you know, his health may have contributed to that. Boris has been severely overweight. So to stand up in front of the public and say, hey, listen, I'm going through the same thing that many of you are going through. Let's try to lose some weight together. He's trying to start government initiatives, potentially even paying people to work out, eat better, start to lose weight. So we're really trying to take it on as a nation. And perhaps we'll see that, you know, around the world as well. And Diane, I do want to clear something up because we heard from Boris yesterday about his new health plan. And I'm not sure if Americans were confused because he said he was full of beans. Now, what I can tell you I've learned today, Diane, is full of beans is a British saying. It's not that he's been eating a lot of beans like I thought. It actually means that he's full of energy. So, you know, we're all learning a little something today.
Oh, the number of British translations that happen in my home, and I'm sure yours, Maggie. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.